space explorers. Welcome back to Pixel Quest Ultimate Game Reviews. I'm your host, Emma Reeves, and I am so excited to dive into the intergalactic adventure that is Mass Effect 2. So buckle up, because in this episode, we're going to explore why Mass Effect 2 is the perfect space opera. Let's blast off into the universe of gaming and get ready for an epic journey. Alright, so let's dive into what makes Mass Effect 2 such a standout in the space opera genre. First off, if you've never played it, Mass Effect 2 is a sci-fi action RPG that follows Commander Shepard as they assemble a team to take on an ancient alien race known as the Collectors. The game is set in a rich, immersive universe filled with diverse alien species, advanced technology, and complex moral choices. It's a game that really knows how to draw you in and make you feel like you're part of the action. So, whether you're a hardcore gamer or just a casual fan of sci-fi, Mass Effect 2 has something for everyone. Alright, let's dive deeper into the characters that make Mass Effect 2 such an unforgettable space opera experience. First up, we have Commander Shepard, the fearless leader of the Normandy crew. Shepard's character development is influenced by the player's choices, making each playthrough unique. Then there's Miranda Lawson, the genetically engineered operative with a complex past. Her intelligence and cool demeanor make her a fascinating character to interact with. Moving on to Mordin Solus, the brilliant and quirky Solarian scientist who brings a mix of humor and wisdom to the team. Let's not forget about Garrus Vakarian, the sharpshooting Turian, and a loyal friend to Shepard. The evolution of his character from a disgruntled cop to a resilient and dependable ally is truly captivating. And of course, we can't talk about character development in Mass Effect 2 without mentioning the charming and enigmatic Thane Krios, whose deep sense of honor and morality adds a layer of depth to the game. Each member of the Normandy crew has a rich and compelling backstory, and their interactions with Shepard and each other make for a truly engaging narrative. Their growth throughout the game adds emotional weight to the already epic storyline, making Mass Effect 2 a standout space opera experience. So, picture this. You're cruising through the galaxy in your spaceship, befriending alien species and saving the universe from imminent doom. Sounds like a good time, right? Well, that's the gist of Mass Effect 2. But here's the kicker. Every decision you make in the game affects the storyline and the fate of the characters. In this space opera, the art of decision-making is a major theme. The game presents you with morally challenging situations that force you to take a stand. Will you prioritize the greater good or your personal interests? It's not just about shooting aliens and flying through space. It's about weaving your own moral code into the intricate fabric of the game's narrative. What's interesting is that there are no clear-cut right or wrong choices. The game blurs the lines between good and evil, making every decision a complex exercise in ethics. It's a reflection of real-life dilemmas where the answer isn't always black and white. What's more, your decisions have consequences that ripple throughout the story, affecting your relationships with other characters and the outcome of the game. It's like a cosmic butterfly effect. One small decision can snowball into a major game changer. It's this emphasis on morality and decision-making that sets Mass Effect 2 apart as a space opera with substance. It's not just about pew-pew laser battles and flashy space travel. It's a thought-provoking exploration of human and alien nature. So as you navigate the galaxy in Mass Effect 2, remember that every decision counts. Because in this space opera, morality isn't just a side quest. It's the beating heart of the entire experience. So, there you are, facing the biggest decision of your virtual life in Mass Effect 2. The stakes have never been higher, and it feels like everything you've done up to this point has led to this moment. The drama, the tension, it's like a space opera playing out right before your eyes. As you prepare for the suicide mission, you can't help but feel the weight of the responsibility on your shoulders. Every choice you've made, every friend you've saved, it all affects the outcome of this mission. It's a thrilling mix of excitement and nerves as you assemble your team and make those crucial assignments, knowing that the wrong move could mean disaster. But as nerve-wracking as it is, there's also a sense of exhilaration that comes with knowing that this is the culmination of everything you've worked for. The bonds you've formed with your crew, the alliances you've built, they all come into play as you navigate the twists and turns of the final mission. And when it's all said and done, the payoff is truly epic. The feeling of accomplishment, of seeing the impact of your choices unfold before you, is incredibly satisfying. It's the kind of experience that leaves you breathless, with a sense of awe at the scale of the story you've been a part of. As you reflect on the journey that has led you to this point, it's clear that the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2 is a high-stakes thrill ride that delivers on every front. It's a defining moment in the game that captures the essence of a space opera in its grandest form. And whether you emerge victorious or face heartbreak, one thing's for certain, it's an experience you won't soon forget. For some people, gaming is more than just a hobby, it's a way of life. And if you're part of that crowd, chances are you'd have heard of Mass Effect 2. Why does it still have such an impact, even years after its release? Well, let's dive in. First off, there's the story. Mass Effect 2's writing is top-notch, with unique and memorable characters, each with their own distinct personalities and backgrounds. And let's not forget about the tough moral choices you have to make, which have real consequences that carry over into the next game. It's like you're the star of your own space opera, and the decisions you make really matter. Then there's the gameplay. Mass Effect 2 strikes the perfect balance between action and RPG elements. The combat is fast-paced and exciting, and the character progression system gives you a real sense of control over your squad and their abilities. And let's not overlook the exploration aspect. There's just something so enthralling about cruising around the galaxy in your own spaceship, uncovering new worlds and secrets. And of course, we can't ignore the world building. The Mass Effect universe is incredibly rich and detailed, with its own unique history, politics, and alien species. It's a testament to the care and thought that went into creating this expansive universe, one that's so immersive and believable that you can't help but get lost in it. So there you have it. Mass Effect 2's lasting impact comes down to its captivating story, engaging gameplay, and richly imagined universe. It's a game that transcends time and will continue to be celebrated by gamers for years to come. All right, let's dive into what our listeners had to say about Mass Effect 2. One fan, Jenny from Texas, raved about the game's in-depth character development and the impact of choices on the storyline. She mentioned that the emotional depth of the game's narrative kept her engaged and playing for hours on end. Another fan, Alex from California, highlighted the stunning visuals and immersive world-building of Mass Effect 2, describing it as a breathtaking space opera experience. And let's not forget Mike from New York, who praised the game's blend of action-packed gameplay with meaningful decision-making, which created a truly gripping and unforgettable gaming experience. It's clear that the game's ability to draw players into its rich universe and keep them thoroughly invested is a big part of what makes Mass Effect 2 so special. Thanks to all our listeners for sharing your thoughts on the game. So there you have it, folks. The epic journey through Mass Effect 2, the ultimate space opera adventure. We've delved deep into the characters, the gameplay, the world building, and everything in between. But now it's time to bring our space odyssey to a close. As we conclude our journey through this incredible game, it's clear that Mass Effect 2 has left an indelible mark on the world of gaming. Its immersive storytelling, captivating characters, and stunning visuals have solidified its status as a beloved classic. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a newcomer to the series, Mass Effect 2 offers an experience like no other. And with its recent remaster, there's never been a better time to jump into this unforgettable space epic. So, as we wrap up our discussions on Mass Effect 2, I hope you've enjoyed the ride as much as I have. And who knows, maybe we'll meet again in another galaxy far, far away. Until then, keep exploring the stars and never stop seeking out new adventures. Thanks for tuning in. And that's a wrap for today's episode, folks. But before we sign off, let's take a sneak peek into what's coming up in the next edition of Pixel Quest. In our next episode, get ready to dive into the world of virtual reality as we explore the impact of VR gaming on the future of technology. We'll be delving into the latest developments, the most immersive games, and the potential for VR to revolutionize the gaming industry. So, make sure to join us for an exciting journey into the world of virtual reality on the next episode of Pixel Quest. See you there, and as always, happy gaming.